Cheers. Let's talk English.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello,
boys.
everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to the ITOCE Podcast.
Hey.
Yeah.
So we're the ITOCE team.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Misha.
I'm Arthur.
Yeah. I'm Lumen.
Dan is such a name that you really can't say in English.
Yeah, I was just thinking
No.
the
Hello,
same thing.
I'm Dane.
Yeah, I tried. I tried a lot, but no.
What do you want us to call you? No.
D-Dog.
D-Dog. Danalicious.
Danalicious.
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Nice.
Wait. As in, like Dan the lion, or as in like the flower, dandelion?
I was thinking of the flower too.
Whatever
yeah,
you
but-
want. Whatever you want.
I'm gonna work on a JPEG of a lion holding a dandelion with Dan's head on it.
So the first very important topic we need to talk about.
Yeah.
What
What
are
the
we
fuck
gonna
are we
talk
gonna talk about?
Yeah, exactly. Or rather, I mean, what we want the theme to be. Because I think we all have some ideas about this, but
Yeah, well, just.
that sounds about right to me. Oh, Dan goes green. Oh boy.
Nice. Nice. I do agree with you there. This show is definitely.
That's what happens when you have an hour a day in the
Oh
train.
God. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I enjoyed that very much. I thought it would be fun as well to talk about, like, I mean, games specifically, obviously, because that's kind of, you know, what we're doing, but like general just media that we find interesting or inspiring.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind doing a gaming segment, not necessarily as part of the podcast, but doing a lab that plays games type situation.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Yes.
cool. Yeah.
Like, that's. I know, I'm just kind of hyped for that.
Yeah. Sounds good. I thought it would also just be very interesting to just like generally.
Okay, Lumen.
PSA, please
just-
mute yourself while eating.
Oh, you should have said that because now I'm never gonna mute myself or
Oh
eating.
God.
A quick
Why are we doing
moment
this
of
again?
reflection for Lumen. We're doing a podcast, and you choose the number one crunchiest food in the world to eat.
I know. It's part of the. It's part of the.
It's part of the vibe.
And I
You gotta
thought- I
fight the
thought it might
mainstream,
be
dude.
an interesting place to just like generally talk about game stuff we find interesting and we don't, you know,
No.
get a chance to talk about, but that we might all find interesting.
Sounds
I
good.
would say games.
Speaking of that, I thought it might be interesting to have like a segment where you start off the podcast just like talking about what media you found interesting or inspiring this week.
No.
Doesn't have to be, but I thought that might be interesting. For example, last night I saw Kung Fu Panda 2 again,
Hell
is
yeah.
just-
Oh,
yeah.
which is just
Fuck yeah.
one of my all-time favorite movies, and it made
Was it
me-
because of the talk we had?
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Fuck
why I
yeah.
wanted to like loop around on that because we had a discussion about like what's the best animation movie, I guess, in our opinion.
Oh, it has to be Kung Fu Panda.
I mean,
I-
yeah,
I-
right. I mean,
I don't know which part, 1 or 2, but
no, two. If you ask me,
it's
anyway.
2 better.
Yeah,
2 is better.
but we also had this discussion of like animated movie is very broad because like everything from old school Jungle Book to like
Fair point.
Kung Fu Panda is sort of in there.
Yeah.
It's funny
Yep.
because my dad really didn't know the genre at all. I watched it with my family. And he was like, oh yeah, this is funny because this is the movies that I grew up on, obviously. And I think most of you did as well. But,
Mhm.
Well.
you know, it was just pretty foreign to him.
That's strange because like, I would think that. I mean, I know for me, I watched Kung Fu Panda 2,
With my dad in cinema.
Oh yeah. I did that with my mom. Like my mom would
Yeah.
go to the movies with me.
Dude, it was the best.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, now I don't like going to the movies, but
What's so bad about that?
The
um,
movies?
Like,
Like,
it's
you can either
expensive.
sit at home relaxed and watch a movie, or you can sit like in a dark space.
Yeah, but it's like, you're going.
It's it's the effect, like the you're going to the movie effect.
Yeah, and also
It's-
you're doing
Yeah,
it
I
with
guess,
other
but
people, right? Like,
yeah, but like,
Yeah, but you can
you're-
also do that at home. I mean,
I mean,
You-
okay,
Yeah.
fair enough, yeah.
and,
and at home you can talk through the movie.
and I have a TV.
That's
well,
actually kind of the
like
reason I like cinema as well, because it's like not very socially accepted to talk through the movie.
Oh, so you're like boring.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate on people who do that. Like,
I
Oh
always,
no, I
always
absolutely
talk.
hate people who talk
I-
during a movie. Well,
Oh,
like
okay, you're gonna love me then.
no, like a movie at home is fine, but like when you're in the theater, you should
Oh yeah.
shut
Oh,
your
yeah.
fucking
Then you should
mouth.
shut
no,
up.
but I mean,
yeah.
a
And-
funny remark here and there is fine. But I mean, there's-
One. You're allowed one funny remark per
Single
movie
one.
film.
Like the
I'll
American-
remember this
single
next
one.
time. I'll use
They
it.
have
sparingly.
like the American cinemas where the Avengers Endgame, when the whole audience was going crazy and everybody was just like, we just want to watch the movie. What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's why I hate. I mean, I've like for the last 3 movies I saw in theaters, I had this group. Well, 2 times it was teenage girls, 1 time it was teenage boys, and they weren't watching the movie. They were just hanging out in front of me, ruining my
Yeah.
experience.
We're getting old.
The kids these days, you
I
know.
mean,
So what I want is, what do you want from me?
Hold up.
You have some really good lips in this photo, but I have to. No, you know what? No, it makes it better if it's just cracky as fuck. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. This makes me happy.
Okay,
This makes me a happy trooper.
I am.
Alright,
glad
let's
I
see.
have
I'm
managed to
getting
make
slightly
you happy.
worried at this point.
No, I shouldn't. Okay, well, whatever.
Oh my god!
I'm not good at
You guys
Photoshop,
don't
so
know
I'm
the
not gonna
picture.
try.
You guys do not know the picture.
Know your own limits.
Yeah, dude. Let's see, can we get me a white screen somewhere? Yeah, this sounds nice. Now you guys can see me.
Ah,
Look, I opened my
Professional.
own center.
Mm-hmm.
but either my internet or your internet isn't quite keeping up, so it doesn't matter that much. But
My internet's pretty shit as well. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I mean, I'm
So-
on wired internet right now, so that's
spicy.
yeah, dude.
Where should I?
You can
Where
put it
should I
full
put
screen
it?
and then image share or like screen share.
That's actually
Yeah.
a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that's what I did with my lit as me.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god!
Where am I
Did
gonna
you
say
also
this?
post that in the WhatsApp group? Because I need to send that to other people.
Oh no, I didn't yet. I can. Oh yeah, I did actually.
Thank you.
I'm not
I
sure how you
appreciate
write
that.
lion anymore. But sure. Time to full screen this amazing picture.
Oh
Yeah.
Just choose all top.
What?
God.
No, just share your entire screen and see copies of us for a while.
That's nice, but I won't because fuck you.
Yes, please.
Ah yes. Okay.
Oh, that's not how you screen share.
Arthur, you are on full screen now.
Hello,
Oh god.
Wow.
hello.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Let me see if I can full screen you.
I will.
How do I full screen somebody?
Double click.
Oh right.
Double click on the
there. Yeah, I
portrait.
did it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know why
I
it's
love
flashing,
it.
but
It's
I was
in there.
thinking,
I got it.
what if the lion's manes are dandelion?
bro,
Bro.
bruh.
Bruh. Oh, but you guys have not yet seen The number
My
one
teeth are
best
crooked.
picture of my head. Wait, I will show. I shall show because this was a story of like the guy I played with on the cello, and we were. Oh no, this photo isn't available anymore. Ah shit, I don't have it on. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, I have to send this to myself. I shall show you this photo because it's amazing. I'm just gonna throw it in the group so you guys have it immediately.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, but feel free to continue talking because might take a while to find.
So, to continue that, what are you guys' favorite animated movies, and why? Because you've talked about like the road to.
Like
What was
I
it again?
think the Road to El Dorado, I
Oh,
really like the movie. It's not the best. This the problem. It's like the movie I like the most and the movie I
Mhm.
think is the best animated are different.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it has to be
Yeah.
like your favorite, right? Like not.
My favorite animated movie is the Road to El Dorado because it's just hilarious and it's very.
Oh, do you
animated.
guys remember the one from Disney?
Treasure Planet?
No. Where you have this. It's an old one. It's a really old one.
We're gonna
About
need some
this
more information.
boy.
Of this new-
Yeah.
I know it's about this boy. I can't remember. I had nightmares.
It's like the it's called the Magic Cauldron or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
What?
one.
Black Cauldron.
In Dutch, it's staren in de toverketel.
Google that.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
Also,
Black Cauldron was a mess.
Dude, it was like. Yeah, that one. Holy shit.
No. Oh, is that where the cat is from?
What
Cat?
cat? It's a dog. Shut mouth.
No. Okay, never mind.
That movie was an actual mess, though.
Yeah, it was. It was the literal definition of chaotic evil.
I have never
Like,
seen
whoever-
this.
Well, I remember. I don't remember the movie, but I remember watching the movie and thinking, I know, and having nightmares about it as well. I think
Yeah,
the
like,
movie
dude.
that really effed me up the most as a kid were the Jim Henson movies because just like the Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal, I
Oh,
couldn't handle puppets to begin with, and then he made the Skeksis, and I was like, that was game over. And I mean, David Bowie, man, in tight pants. That's everyone's
I mean,
nightmare.
like, whenever you need a solution, David Bowie in tight pants, man. Yeah. No, like, favorite all-time animated movie, Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan's pretty cool.
I've
I know,
actually
I
never
just-
seen Mulan.
No,
Really?
same.
You should.
You should. It's pretty fun.
Isn't that the
Although-
one they also remade now?
Yeah, in live action.
Oh, I
but
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, don't
my
watch that
opinions
one.
are.
Has anybody seen any of the live action remakes?
Yeah.
I've seen part of Lion King, but it just annoyed me.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So,
I saw
I
part of
turned
Lion
off.
King and it stopped because it was really nothing. I saw the Beauty and the Beast remake, which was
The live action from Beauty and the Beast. That one was
Yeah.
pretty okay.
yeah, it
because
was.
it was
was
almost
okay,
a four-shot recreation, so it was just
But I mean, that might have the fact that I thought that was pretty okay might have just like 50% been Emma Watson,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, okay, fair enough.
I couldn't handle the.
because it was
auto-tune
just
of
like
Emma
the
Watson.
entire movie is just about this one character, which was acted pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's just the same problem with the Lion King. It doesn't need to exist. It's the exact same story. They didn't change anything really about the story.
Right.
No.
And the Emma Watson had auto-tune on her singing, which
Yeah.
didn't sit right with me.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, I'm not
But-
gonna lie.
The thing
I'm
is,
looking at pictures from Emma Watson from Beauty and the Beast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's kinda cute.
Kind of.
I mean that, but also she just acted pretty well in that one.
I mean, Emma Watson is a great
But-
I
actor.
thought it was a
Mostly
good
the cute
Actress.
No, but I mean, okay. So here's my perspective on this, because I didn't see the animated Beauty and the Beast. The live action one was the first one I saw.
Dude.
So
Dude.
I think no.
No.
How do you?
No.
No.
The Beauty and the
No.
Beast is one of my all-time favorite Disney movies.
That's like saying you enjoyed the Star Wars movies but haven't read the books.
Oh yeah, up top.
But I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Have you read? Oh, what's it?
Yeah, no, I
Like,
mean I get it. But...
Tag and Bink, I think they're called. That's amazing. They're amazing. Is it Tag and Big? I in my head it's Tag and Big. Yeah, Tag and
Yeah.
Big. Amazing. Read them. Tag and Big are dead.
Oh, wait,
What-
like-
this
what
is
is it?
Star Wars?
Yeah, Tag and Big are dead is like a Star Wars comic about the background. It's like two guys that are always at
I'm
the
assuming this isn't
background of
canon,
major
right?
scenes. No, I assume not.
I mean, seeing how it looks like.
No, but like the
Why am I
well,
only
you should
just
just read it.
Why am I only just finding out the Star Wars wiki is called the Wikipedia?
Oh, that's so good.
That makes me very happy.
Okay, so to finish my point,
Yes.
because I think there is an argument to be made for the live action remakes, which is that it might,
Make
breathe-
Disney some more money.
I mean,
Yeah.
that too, but it breathes in new life into these stories that are very good
Yeah.
and that don't need much changing to be good.
Yeah,
And
but
that could, appeal and bring in the newer audience, which I think is also kind of the point of the movies. It's like younger
Yeah.
audiences, bringing them back to the more classic Disney stories.
But I think
but why would you make it live action and not just because I think for I don't know if it was Beauty and the Beast, but one of the movies that got like a live action remake
Mm-hmm.
like a year or 3 ago or 4 ago, it got like a Blu-ray HD version of the old movie released,
Mm-hmm.
which means that the story is the same and it's better quality, so it's more reachable to the newer audience.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
And I do believe that by making it live action, like the only why would you go see the movie because it's live action? That's the selling point, not because it tells a different
No.
angle of the story or.
I mean, the point is like, it's a story that you might want to see anyway, and that especially younger children might not have seen yet.
yeah.
But then why didn't show
Because
them
we
the
grew up
original
with
movie?
that, but
Mhm.
No,
The
but
next
my
generation might not have.
experience. I mean, I've watched Disney movies with younger children, in like a completely normal way. Shut up. But like,
No one was thinking that.
I've watched Disney movies with young children, and the classic
God
Disney
damn.
movies are still fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not
And I
saying
think-
that, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
think-
but also the little kids.
Little
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
would like normal Disney movies more, I think, than live action, right?
maybe.
Because it's more.
Well, so that's the thing I don't know, right? It's like, imagine you haven't seen the animated movies yet.
Well, but,
You're just
Think
going
about
into
it.
this
There
blind.
was
Like,
a-
what would you rather watch?
well, you have to think about it. We were once like that as well. We had never seen an animated movie. What made us watch the first animated movie? Probably just our parents being like, "Oh, it's a kids' movie. Let's go to that." Or, "Oh, this is a movie I grew up with." Which
Yeah.
then and
Yeah, which led me to watch some like not age appropriate stuff.
I've just watched the South Park episode where they have this Lord of the Rings DVD that's actually a porno.
Yeah.
That just it really reminded me of that.
You know, I'm talking about like movies where you really have to be 12 years old to watch it. And then my parents being like, "You're 8. This is fine."
give us an example. I'm interested.
Yeah.
The intrigue has
What
crept
is
up.
the
Um,
movie that is?
When I was 6, I watched Monty Python's The Holy Grail.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like that level
Yeah,
of
okay, that-
stuff where it's like it's not bad.
But it's
I mean,
also
the-
just
the
probably
Reddit,
isn't funny when
just-
you're that age, is it?
No, I had no clue what the fuck was going. Although I was able to speak English, understand the English at the time, so I just didn't understand the jokes. Half.
Yeah, because you have because it's so absurdistic. You have to have a pretty thorough
Yeah.
reference of what normal is to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Think of like, yeah. Monty
But-
Python's great though. It's fucking amazing.
Monty
Absolutely.
Python is fantastic.
Oh my god.
So wait, to loop back to the beginning, it's Kung Fu Panda 2, Mulan, Road to El Dorado. What was Dance, or didn't he say it?
Also Kung Fu Panda
Dan's
2.
over there
Also,
for me.
okay.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
down.
So yeah, for me it's Kung Fu Panda probably. You picked El Dorado?
No, Arthur picked Eldorado.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
your-
I'm making
Yeah,
sure
but-
that on the recording it's actually,
Alright, yeah, Arthur picked Eldorado.
we're the Spider-Man meme right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright. So,
But why? Well, what connection did you have with the movie? Why did it speak so much to you? What makes it
Kung
so?
Fu Panda 2?
Yeah. Just
Okay, so brief side tour. Kung Fu Panda 1 was like this movie that I saw and I was like totally like, oh my god, Kung Fu is like this amazing thing, and you're like, how he does like, this is the thing I always remember, and by the way, I really want to do a game thing about this. It's like, there's this one scene in Kung Fu Panda where like the tiger, he comes up and he jumps towards Master Shifu, and Master Shifu just kind of like hits him in one spot, freezes him mid-air, and then just kind of does like, boom, 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 like he's entering like some pin code or whatever, and the villain just falls down. And
yeah.
I thought that was like, as a kid, that was like the most amazing thing, and I thought that this was genuinely what Kung Fu Masters did. And so after seeing this movie, I started taking Kung Fu lessons.
I mean, you're still taking Kung Fu lessons,
Yeah.
right?
I'm still
Yeah.
doing that today, but this is the reason I started.
Holy fuck!
It's like, so,
What's your phone, guys? Misha knows your pin code.
so this is genuinely the reason, and it's like, and Kung Fu then became like this, thing, this way for me to actually be physically active that I liked, and I found friends there, and it was great. So that kind of already got me very connected to the franchise and to the characters. And then Kung Fu Panda 2 hit at like the age where I was just trying, like, getting to the point of like trying to be mature, as in like, dealing with
Yeah.
your emotions and stuff, and getting into that, like actively thinking about that.
Coming out of the closet.
14 and deep.
And then, Kung Fu Panda 2 hits, and it's, first of all, it's this fucking epic masterpiece of like really good animation and like amazing story, hilarious jokes. But also it has this pretty deep, like, I'm talking really loudly, by the way, sorry about this. It has this pretty, to me, cool and deep message about like Bo who's stuck in the past, and like the peacock who's stuck in the future, and they can't like focus on the present, and they can't get into check with their emotions. And I just think that's really cool, and it's worked out really well. And the finale is just, I watched it
Bro,
last night for
the
probably-
cannibal piece
Yeah.
at the end is animated. Mwah.
Yeah. I get
Yeah.
goosebumps. I
So
literally, I
good.
get goosebumps every
Wait.
fucking time.
I totally ignored like series. Are we just saying animated movies?
Yeah,
or...
Ooh,
exactly.
that's a
I
good
was-
point. I mean, anything goes.
Because-
Yes.
I'm not a animated series kind of guy.
But what kind of animated
I'm-
series did you like?
Wait,
Oh,
I'm
there was
gonna.
DuckTales. Oh,
That
do you
is
guys
also
remember
one
DuckTales?
bigger
Avatar.
one.
Well, I remember
Avatar,
it.
exactly.
Yes.
Avatar: The Last
Yes.
Airbender.
Yeah, I agree with you. Avatar:
No.
The Last
That
Airbender
wins.
is just number
Avatar:
one
Last
spot.
Airbender wins.
Yeah.
I feel
both.
empathy for you,
But
but
I
I do
mean-
not agree with you.
It's Kung Fu Panda. It's Avatar over Kung Fu Panda. I agree.
Yeah, but like
Same
there
with me.
is
Avatar
no,
over Avatar.
there's nothing
There is no-
that can even rival
Equivalent
Avatar.
Yeah.
to Avatar. It's just amazing.
But then again, I wouldn't classify that as a kids series. I mean,
Avatar is a
No.
kids series. I mean,
Avatar is a kid series.
sure, fair enough.
It-
And it
it
aired
is-
on Nickelodeon and everything,
ish.
so fair enough. But
yeah.
yeah, okay.
But I
And
mean,
then-
they
Oh,
are
God.
dealing
I
with
mean, guys,
death
Phineas
now,
and Ferb.
and
Yay or nay?
Oh, Phineas
Phineas
and Ferb
and
is
Ferb,
great.
Phineas is kind of
Good yay
Yeah.
from me from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
But it's not the top. It's not the top, but it's
no,
great.
it really is.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the thing
no,
about
It's a
Phineas and
great
Ferb is
time waster
it isn't
when you're like 12.
necessarily good.
No, the animation isn't like the animation is good, but it's not very like beautiful.
Yeah.
But it does its job. But the story is just immensely satisfying and funny,
Yeah,
which is
Yeah.
exactly. It's
what it
it's
has to
just-
be.
I think I'd probably die of like boredom if I watched it again. I think it's a really like a kids show.
I've
right?
I've watched it
Yeah,
the
I
first
have-
season on Disney Plus, and it's really funny. It's
Yeah,
really
is it
funny.
still good?
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Funny,
I'll
but
actually
after
go
like
back
three,
and watch that.
yeah, but after 3 episodes, you get really bored. You
Yeah,
really
probably.
will.
One
Like,
episode
I
a day.
tried- Yeah, I tried to binge watch it. It doesn't
No.
work. It
It is the same setup and punchline every time, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's still pretty
But
fun.
that's like,
but that's
Somehow-
kind of part of the joke.
yeah, that's the joke.
in a way.
Like
Yeah,
it's
but
it's
that
it's
doesn't
just
make it
this
a good joke.
absurd thing. Well, like, I mean, fairly old parents. Did you guys?
Oh,
Never.
yeah,
I wasn't really a fan of Fairy Odd Parents.
No, same. I mean, I never really got into that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just-
Like nothing against it, but I never got into it. It's just
yeah, same.
I got a little into it, but nothing. Yeah, it was more like, oh, it's on TV, nice.
Now I'm really thinking back to those childhood like Disney XD fucking shows, or like
Jetix.
Jetix, yeah,
Jetix.
Jetix before that. And
So
also,
like,
Totally Spice. Jeremy and the
Yes.
chicks. bro.
Twice!
Was it Jerry or Jeremy?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Jerry. Okay.
Let's
Oh my
see.
god, yeah.
It's just this mad 50-year-old dude
I would play
calling
Totally
these
Spice.
60-year-old chicks every day.
I would play Totally Spice every fucking day on the playground. It was the best shit.
Oh yeah. Did you
Yeah,
guys
I
was
remember
there
like
a
ever
game?
watch Power Rangers?
no, but I
No,
remember that
Power
when,
Game
when there
Rangers
was
was
like
never.
there was like an action at McDonald's with the kids menu that you get like either a transformer or a Totally Spice gadget.
Totally Spice
I
gadget.
remember- Yeah, I mean, my dad just walked up the counter like, yeah, my son wants a Totally Spy gadget. And
I'm
No.
right there with you, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I was literally the Baby Yoda meme, and it was amazing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but, like you're not gonna walk up to the McDonald's counter as a little boy, and be like, "I want the girl's toy."
Yeah, no.
my dad had to do
Somehow
that.
it's
I-
as
I
a
can
kid, it's
guarantee-
somehow less embarrassing to ask your dad
The
to do it
person
for you.
behind the counter was so proud of you. Like I got, like, I mean, if it was me, I would be so happy that you chose the girl's toy.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Oh my god. Do you guys remember that McDonald's ad? I think it was McDonald's, right? Which was like the first time it was like, she said, "Sir."
No,
No.
I do
It's
not
like-
remember
like,
that. No.
Hij, ze
Oh,
zei
wel,
meneer
no.
tegen me.
Yeah. I
This was like, oh, because this hit me right in the feels. I remember this. This was like an ad. So like the whole thing is like, okay, parents, clearly tired parents and their kid come into the McDonald's, and they're sitting down. It's like the end of a road trip McDonald's. You can tell, right? And so they sent their kid off to get the food because he's full of energy and the parents are clearly tired, or whatever, or the kid's sad. I don't even fucking remember the details, but he comes back and he's just like sunshine. Is like, you ordered it? Yes. She said, "Sir." And it's just, it both melts your heart, but it also was like this game at the time when this happened to me as well, and it was just like, oh.
oh, dude, holy shit! I
enjoyed
just
this.
watched the ad again.
hmm
Nice.
It's good. It's actually like as an ad too. It's a
God
really
damn.
good ad.
Yeah, no,
Now-
but like as an ad and a way to hit you in the feels, is good.
It's really good.
Now I gotta watch it.
And like not the German supermarket commercial type bullshit. Like,
The
like,
only German
well,
supermarket commercial I know is like the Uber Gal.
super guy.
That's super good. That one.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
super
no, no, no.
guy,
Like, it started like 3 years where you had thing about the grandpa who faked his own death to get his kids to come to Christmas.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that one. This grandpa, his kids were all across the world being successful and living their own life, but they all cancelled for Christmas. So he faked his own
that's
death,
so
and
sad.
everybody comes in sad, and then he's like, "You just got pranked." Well, no, he was like, "Actually, I'm alive. I just wanted to celebrate Christmas,
Oh,
music and everything."
oh,
But
okay.
now the Dutch Christmas commercials for the supermarkets have all taken that theme.
Yeah, like except
Really?
the Plus. Yeah,
Yeah, Plus and Lidl.
Plus is,
Nee,
is really bad.
Yeah,
The
Plus is
Lidl.
like
The
Lidl.
Lidl.
no. Here, I'll see what I can.
Bro,
Do you guys
that-
get these on
sounds awesome.
YouTube?
I just watched that.
Yeah,
that-
I just looked them up on YouTube.
No, but I mean,
I
like,
just
where
watched
do
that
you?
Mac commercial,
Mhm.
and it's old. I don't know if I watched TV when that came out. Like, what the hell?
What? How old is it?
Oh, dude,
Look at
this
the
one.
quality. It's old.
Wait, now I
This-
have to
this
go look
one?
it
Look
up
at the
again,
quality.
too.
It's on your screen.
Oh no, wait, I can't. Okay, fuck me.
This one.
For copyright reasons, I can't
Oh.
watch it on my computer.
Yeah. No, but like the Plus commercial I just sent, it's like about this. It's really deep, and I didn't get it for like the first 5 times I watched. but it's about this family, and the grandma dies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And the mother, she cooks for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and it's this snapshot thing about where you get the funeral and them cooking together,
Mm-hmm.
and then it ends up just being the daughter cooking alone, and about being and it's about family traditions which should be passed on,
Oh.
and family recipes, and it's like, dude, like
Oh
that's
my
just,
god.
it hits me so hard. It's the
Yeah.
And the
same.
plus logo slowly fades in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
for all your dead relatives.
yeah.
But remember,
dude,
guys, it's okay to cry.
Where do you
entertainment.
guys see these ads? Because like,
YouTube.
oh,
In-
you get these on YouTube?
Yeah, I get these on YouTube. It's like they know that I love food.
Because it's been a while since I had a Dutch ad on YouTube, actually.
Really?
So, like, so do you guys have your Google account in Dutch or English?
In English. I don't get that many Dutch commercials unless I watch downstairs on my TV, which is in
Yeah,
Dutch.
I've got language English, location Netherlands. So
Right.
it's
Yeah, so I've recently been digging into web development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
like now, literally, without exception, the one and only company that gives me ads is Webflow.
Wix or OWeb.
Webflow. I swear to God, I this
Oh,
this
that's
morning I watched the
hilarious.
video. I had 3 separate blocks of ads with all had 2 ads, and every time I pressed skip, I got the exact same ad, and it,
You can actually reset those preferences somewhere in your Google account.
I know, but I mean it's I guess better than like some unskippable 30-second ads because
Oh, yeah.
those are all like
Yeah.
skippable after 5 seconds. So
yeah.
I'm fairly fine with it, and it's also a really good program. Hashtag not sponsored.
Nay, fuck.
We are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
But we want to be.
Free Obama own language.
If anybody from the Raid
This
Shadow Legends
has
team is
to
watching this,
change.
Yo, Raid, hit us up.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
come
like,
on, literally just for the meme, I'd take that sponsorship.
Bro, I'd take any sponsorship to be fair.
this, like,
No, I mean,
looping
I
back to
think-
commercials.
I think you have to like somewhat agree with the product to take in sponsorship for something.
Yeah, but unless it's
Yeah.
like a really dubious product, like I don't really disagree with most products. If
No, but,
like
like,
this
it has to
random
fit for our
deodorant
audience.
company were to come to us, I was like, sure, you know, sponsored by
You know, but, like,
deodorant.
if our audience, like the one person who's gonna watch this, actually, shout out to Daphne. Like, if you want to take a sponsorship, you got to make sure that it's actually relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I skip all sponsorships straight up. Like
If you
Yeah,
want
same.
to be,
And- In all fairness, yeah, no, go ahead.
thank you. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends,
yeah.
and make it last forever, because friendships never end.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Making me cry a little.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, I
you-
love
you
how
froze
his
right at
how
the
he
end there.
goes up after
Beautiful.
that.
No, the thing I was gonna say is like, I totally get why, like, you know, those people make a living off of that. I have doing what they love. I'm gonna be the last person to hate on that. That being said, I think at some point, like, sponsorships are kind of something you take on products that you were gonna use anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Isn't that
Okay,
kind of the
hold on,
point?
I'm gonna see if I can
Well, I mean,
get you
yes,
guys.
but also
Did you just?
Did you break the bottle up? Oh no, okay.
No,
I thought he broke the bottle opener as well.
dude, that would have
oh
been
man,
That
you
would
would
have been
not,
amazing.
that would have
you
been
would not call it
epic.
Noriga.
Epic gamer mode.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know. Somehow these beers don't give the good. Psh.
Epic gamer moment.
I mean,
It's
that's
fucking wine.
yeah, dude.
Here
That's
we go.
just glass. That's just some glass right there.
This is an alcoholic podcast.
The
Yeah.
real question is, are we ever gonna do game streams?
Actually, really
Yeah,
good time.
I'm actually a really big fan of like starting to stream stream and record games for
Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
it's
not
just like-
necessarily this channel, but like
You know, just like funny games, like Civilization, but with booze.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love that. Like a multiplayer game.
Mhm.
where we can just
yeah,
battle
just,
each other.
like super casual multiplayer games where we just
Yeah,
play with the
Like-
4 of us and
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Anno Civilization.
that.
I don't even know if Anno.
yeah. Age of Empires
Let's
3.
go Minecraft.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Age
Oh,
of Empires.
guys,
But the thing, okay. So here's the thing. Have you all played Age of Empires 3?
I've
Yes.
played Age of Empire 1 and a bit of 2.
Okay. So maybe I'm just really bad at the game, or no. Let me rephrase it. I am really bad at the game.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
That being said, it kind of feels like it always plays out the same in the end. Like there's just one end game.
If you lose every game, then that means you're bad. Then yes,
Yeah.
it does play out the same in every game.
No, but-
That's very funny.
Yeah, but I think if you can develop
you're right.
more elaborate strategies and
Yeah, no, but I understand that, especially with Age of Empires and games like that, it gets really samey. Like you get the same
Yeah.
game
No, I mean,
every
okay, so
time.
it's different, except if you get to the end game, and the end game just always feels the same,
Oh yeah, you just get great bombers as the
Yeah.
Turks,
right? And you just get
or
like
the rockets of the
it's
British.
just like everybody has 3 layers of walls around their base, and like with turrets, and you just basically throw your same fucking army at their walls until one of them breaks first, right?
Yeah.
And that's
I mean,
I don't know, I'm the kind of player that always waits for like the late game in those games, and I just find
Yeah,
the
I
late game
enjoy
to be-
enjoy the city building thing. That's why like Dan's suggestion
Mm-hmm.
of going for a Minecraft world.
Minecraft would be
Sorry?
fun.
I like that.
I really like that. Yeah, I like when I found out that this podcast was actually an hour later than I thought.
Mhm.
I was just chilling in Minecraft for an hour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
enjoyed my
Oh, I
time.
need
Yeah,
to get
I'm
back
I'm
into
I'm still
Minecraft.
waiting for the ray tracing update so I can actually enjoy Minecraft properly.
But shaders, have you heard of them? I mean, it isn't true ray
Yeah,
tracing.
I mean, yeah,
it's
but I want
close enough for
I
now.
want
He has an RTX. He
I
has to
want
have
the
ray
native
tracing.
support. I wasted money on RTX. Now I want the native support.
No, you
Okay,
invested
well-
money into an RTX.
In that case, we're just gonna play Minecraft with the 3 of us and just see when Lumen joins.
Yeah, like just me completely boycotting until I get ray tracing and then building like a base with like really complicated lighting, and you guys just see blocks.
Is City Skylines multiplayer?
No,
Ooh, I
no,
don't
it's
think
not.
it is.
No, I don't think so.
Ah, that's sad.
I'm
I thought
100% sure
Most
it's
management
not.
games aren't multiplayer.
you could play
KSP2
Stellaris.
is probably gonna have multiplayer.
KSP2 as multiplayer. That's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
great.
And
Probably gonna have multiplayer.
and SimCity 5 or SimCity 2015 or what?
Yeah, but like
Let's
I
go
don't.
for the smallest cities on Earth with
I
really
know.
shitty
What-
servers.
That's pretty cool. No, but the thing is, like, what I really want to do is like do a KSP like intravehicular expedition, which is just
Like
like
Arctic Expedition. Just Arctic Expedition.
I mean that's cool too. But like, there's like these challenges online where you basically have 2 people and you have to use a ton of mods to make it work. But you basically have like a mission control group that like plan all the orbits and like do the actual mission control stuff, and then you have people who are like simulated to be inside of the capsule and like you can do very little things. Like so you
Oh.
have to communicate
Oh,
with each
but-
other and you have to be like, okay, I'm
That's gonna be
so many
really
degrees
boring,
north,
really
I'm
fast,
so many
though.
degrees this way. I'm ready for my burn. Okay, burn for 5 seconds, you know? And then
That's
mission control sees your
that's
orbit
really
update
cool.
and they're like, oh fuck, we overshot. You're going too fast, you know?
that's
It's so
fucking great.
cool. And I really want to do this at some point. with you
Goodbye,
guys.
Jebediah.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
I wanna.
I want to play hardcore Minecraft with you guys.
Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so
No.
bad. at
Hardcore
that. Like,
Minecraft makes it amazingly, amazingly stressful.
I
'Cause
died.
every little thing you do, you just
I
feel-
almost died 3 times in the hour I played Minecraft just to play this.
Yeah, but like, wait, are we,
Suck.
guys? I was
Really
stuck
suck.
looking at multiplayer city
Yeah.
builders. Are we talking about hardcore?
Hardcore.
Hardcore Minecraft.
Hardcore.
And I mean, Minecraft is a city building game if you're
If
far
you-
enough in the game.
Objectively, hardcore Minecraft.
Yeah, because survival
No.
has no like creative is the best.
Oh,
Because
dude,
if you want
I've
to
got
build,
this
you just wanna
blanket and
build.
it's great.
But if you want a challenge, survival sucks.
But I just want to play.
Survival is a grind without the challenge. So it's just a grind, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go play cre-
But hardcore is a
Hardcore
grind
is
where you can lose
challenging.
all that grinding process in just,
Yeah,
it's hardcore.
It's stressful. It's hardcore. It's
Like-
amazing.
Like I didn't even play with this world, but Valenza's death hurt. You don't
Yeah.
you don't know him?
I think this is an interesting segue to talk about permadeath in games.
Oh yeah.
I think
Because-
in
Let's talk
principle,
about
I'm
that.
against permadeath in games.
Yeah, same. That
Yeah?
was what I was going to go. So I found it really interesting because I think, Arthur, you're really for this, right? Because you like
Well-
hardcore Minecraft.
It depends on what kind of game and what kind of feeling
Yeah.
you would. Like, are you against permadeath in roguelikes?
Right, I was going to bring that up as well, indeed. Because roguelikes, somehow, I don't have a problem with that. Maybe you all
'Cause-
know Magicite or...
Magicite's amazing. Roguelands, Enter the Gungeon,
Oh yeah, Enter the Gungeon is fucking amazing.
amazing games, and I think they would break Spelunky. I think they would break if you remove, or well, not break, but they would
Yeah, no, I
lose a
Yeah,
big part of
yeah,
their
I mean, obviously-
feel when you remove permadeath.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I think there's the difference. It's like when I'm committing to a game of like Enter the Gungeon, I know that I'm gonna be dead in like under an hour.
Mhm.
And so you kind of go into it with a different mentality. Whereas Minecraft
Yeah.
inherently for me has this idea of like you invest and you invest and you invest into that world.
Yeah.
And that kind of clashes with
Yeah.
that idea of like
That's
yeah, but it has
that's
permadeath.
why I am 100% for the option to switch between the modes. If they only had hardcore,
Yeah.
then it would be immensely
Yeah.
idiotic because
Mhm.
there would be lots of people that wouldn't want to have permadeath in their world.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very glad that they have like normal survival and hardcore.
Right.
I don't know. I think if the game like I get what you're saying, but somewhere it feels just. It's also why I really like D&D.
Mhm.
Because in my campaigns I usually can like for 50 gold pieces you go to a church, you can revive someone. No revival, death is death. And I
Right.
really like it because it makes you really connect to your player, and tense situations are
Mhm.
really tense because
Right.
if you're at the brink of death, you're not like,
No.
oh, I can just be revived, or oh, I can just use my last save, or oh, this is
Mhm.
infuriating. You're actually sweating, your heart is racing, you're like, and yeah, that's a very
That's fair
interesting
enough.
feeling that makes it very I don't know, it makes it very immersive for me.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I get that actually. Because I was
Yeah,
thinking the
it-
same thing as like about series, right? When you're watching a series or something, you know those movies where like or series where a character just dies and they keep coming back, and at some point, indeed, stuff just stops getting interesting or like
Mhm.
stressful. And I guess it's kind of
Like,
like that with games as well.
Yeah.
It could be. Maybe I
Yeah,
just
it's
haven't
kind
had a
of why-
good. I literally haven't ever tried this. I was just always too afraid to even try a hardcore world. Maybe I really like it if I try.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, how do you feel in a survival when there's a skeleton? Skeletons are like,
Yeah,
can we
it's
just
just
agree?
annoying.
Skeletons.
Yeah, it's just
Skeletons
annoying.
are the worst.
Skeletons,
Like they're terrifying.
they're terrifying.
Yeah.
If you see a skeleton, you piss your pants.
Yeah.
I think skeletons are
creepers.
a little bit too OP in current Minecraft.
No,
You
you've
need a
literally
shield.
got shield.
Yeah, okay, but you know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I understand what you mean.
I haven't played
like-
in a while. I haven't really played
Yeah.
since Shields got.
Bro, the new
I've-
Nether update is pretty.
Yeah, but it's not out
There's
yet.
also bees now, right?
Yeah, that's in the last
Yeah,
update.
there's
There's bees.
Yeah, I've played like actively until horses came out.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that's a
And-
long time
Yeah, I
ago.
mean we used to play together, so like that
Yeah.
makes sense. We
Yeah.
stopped at the same time.
I stopped
um,
actively playing when like bees came out. So
No, I stopped like playing at least weekly. I think about 1.8, 1.9. Yeah, 1.9.
Yes,
The combat
1.8, I
update.
think.
1.9.
Yeah,
Oh, right, yeah,
the
same. I
combat
think that
update
was
fucked with
about
me,
the
yeah.
time I stopped
That's
as
when-
well.
I hated it. I
I didn't
playing
hate it.
on multiplayer servers, and I was already shit at PvP, and they just
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you
Mhm.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have stopped before that update. Although I have to say, now that I've returned later, I like the new combat.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
same.
was just
It's better.
It's weird.
But
It's like it feels more fluent when I'm fighting monsters. Like I haven't tried
Mhm.
PvP,
No,
but
same.
it makes sense, you
Yeah,
know?
I think it was just purely because people don't like change. They were like,
Yeah,
And-
yeah. And I was completely with that, but now that I'm back, I actually quite like it. Or well,
Yeah.
I'm back. I've played a few times since the updates, but
I think
played
it's
more.
just it's the same when like the Doctor regenerates in Doctor Who. It's just you're always like, oh, I don't think I like this new Doctor, and then you just stop watching for like a month or two, and then you come back to it, and you're like,
Wait, he's actually
The Doctor is back.
confession time. Haven't seen a single episode of Doctor Who.
Same.
Yeah.
I've seen a few seasons. I really liked it,
no.
but not all,
I-
by far not all seasons are on Netflix.
I've seen everything for up to like from 2005, so Christopher Eccleston up to Peter Capaldi, and I watched a bit of the I can't remember her name, the new Doctor, which I find fine.
Let me
Just I
actually
kind of lost
Google this.
interest in this series as a whole because even though it's a very cool concept, I've kind of seen it now. Like, I have the
Yeah.
feeling that everything that happens, I've seen like 4 whole Doctors now, and everything that has happened has in some form already happened, just with like a different coding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And so, what other games have you guys played that have permadeath?
Have
Wow,
permadeath.
let's just see.
Because I'm
Let's
thinking
see.
now.
Let's
I'm
see.
literally just pulling up my Steam library now to see what games.
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna do the same.
I've played so little games.
Although arguably, no, never mind.
I think generally, yeah, Minecraft is the only, like, the only survival game I've played. I think.
Okay.
Uh,
mean,
So,
Permadeath games
XCOM
aren't
Enemy
necessarily
Unknown.
survival games, though.
no, that's true. But I mean, also, like, yeah, I really am a basic bitch. But Assassin's Creed doesn't have permadeath. Fallout doesn't have permadeath. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor
This-
doesn't have permadeath. Two Ninjas One Cup doesn't have permadeath.
I'm starting to realize that most of my favorite games do not have permadeath. Although, as Arthur mentioned, I really do like Enter the
Don't
Gungeon,
Starve
and it
has
does have
permadeath.
What?
Don't Starve has permadeath.
Don't Starve is great.
True, but I have a complicated relationship with Don't Starve.
Are
Yeah, same.
this is the question? Are strategy games permadeath? Because if you die,
exactly.
Right.
it's game over. But that's a kind of permadeath.
I guess, in a way. I think it's interesting because it shows how permadeath indeed doesn't have to be so obtrusive or like bad.
Because then my games with permadeath that I've played doubles because
Yeah,
there's just
but
strategy
But I mean, so for example,
It
in
might-
strategy games, it doesn't really give that much tension that you're gonna be gone after the game, right?
yeah,
Because you know that even if you win, the game is gonna be gone.
I know.
Feels different. Does
Oh, dude,
Mountain Blade
so-
Warband has permadeath, right?
Yeah,
Although it's
I-
incredibly difficult to die.
like Kenshi
doesn't
has
have permadeath.
saves, but I never use them, so I guess it counts as permadeath.
Misha, Mountain Blade Warband does not have permadeath.
Oh,
If you
okay,
die
I
in-
thought,
If you die in combat,
that's
you
right.
get captured,
right?
Oh, right.
and
right,
then
right,
you break free again, and then
Right,
you're
but-
basically fucked. But
Yeah, but you basically start off the game new, right?
you keep all your skills, or I don't.
Yeah, okay, but like when your army gets killed and you get captured, you're basically starting from nothing, right?
Yeah, but you keep your skills, and that's the important part, and you keep all
Oh,
your
okay.
businesses and your
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah. So it's like
Okay, never mind. So you do actually
units, or you basically you just lose all your units, and then you have to go around the cities again, the villages again, and retrain them. And
So this is interesting. Another game I really like is Oxygen Not Included. I don't know if you've played that. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
baseball
yeah.
game.
I haven't played it, but I've seen some
It's
gameplay.
really good. I highly recommend it. Although I used to play it when it was earlier and there wasn't that much content, but now I think I'm gonna play it again. I think that game is really interesting, where like there is saves continuously, but I would not use them, and I think that indeed does give me like more now that I'm thinking about it, I remember distinctly being like really sad when my colonist died, even though I could have just reverted back, but I didn't, because that's just how I played the game. So I guess I forced permadeath on myself in that game, and
Oh,
it improved
I mean,
my,
like,
The Sims.
enjoyment of the game.
The Sims has
Yeah.
permadeath.
The Sims has
True.
permadeath.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
not really.
No, because it's a save game, so you can just reload another save.
Yeah,
Well,
or
that, but also when your
that's
character
with
dies,
every-
you don't lose the progress. I mean, okay, fair enough, kinda.
Yeah, no, you lose the character.
Kinda. But also,
True.
I mean, save games, of course. I mean, Minecraft, you can also back up your world at some point and just revert back to it.
Well, but
Can you back up hardcore worlds? I'm not sure.
well, yeah, you can make a copy of
You
your hardcore
can.
world, but then that
Yeah,
world
but
is
that's
also in hardcore
outside
mode.
of the game, though. Like that's
Yeah, that's like
that's
copying
that's
the
like
file
save
editing.
files.
At which
I don't
point you might as
consider that
well
to be
just
sick.
use the command to just bring yourself back to life in the game.
You can't though, can you?
No,
You
if you
can.
die in hardcore,
There's
you
no
just
command.
delete the game.
I
the
believe.
world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then you can spectate the world actually.
Yeah, but I thought you could then like just set your game mode to another mode and be back where you started, or like just be.
I don't think
your way.
so. Actually, that's an interesting. That's an interesting thing, in which I will.
I think there is ways to get back into a hardcore world through Fallout.
But that-
or whatever.
But that's the trap, because if there are ways to, like, continue with hardcore mode after dying, then why play hardcore mode at all? If you are gonna do that,
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I agree with you,
that's the same as like.
but I think that's very human, though, right? Isn't it? Like to just. It's only
Well,
about the idea that you would not be able to, not about the actual you know.
Yeah, okay. But it's like cheating in a game.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not
exactly.
gonna play by the rules that make the game interesting, why play that version of the game?
Yeah, true. But then also, imagine a bug fucking kills you, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
something stupid happens, and you're just like, okay.
You know, the human mind will always be, because if you say, "Oh, a bug killed me," that's stupid.
Mhm.
Then the next time you die, so you rejoin the world with
Yeah.
the glitch thing, and then the next time you die, you get sniped by a skeleton that you didn't notice. Well, that's bullshit. If I noticed him,
Yeah.
or if I saw him or feared him, then I could have easily survived that. So I get back. Then you die from fall damage, which is totally bullshit, of course. So you go back to and then that just keeps continuing. So
Yeah, and then at some point it's just a regular survival world. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
with
good
more
point.
hassle when you die.
I think that's
Yeah,
a
like
good point.
the only thing you can do as a development company, like who develops these games, is like, if someone dies, don't let them like have them verify in some way that it wasn't their fault that they died. But I mean,
Guys, I've got
can do that.
I've got some
Yeah, you
news
have
for
to be
you.
very, and also like make it pretty clear. Like,
You can actually come back in a hardcore.
Oh, how?
Are you Are you 100%
I want to know,
sure?
because I know I'm not I know I will not do it to myself to do it.
After you die, you know how you can click spectate world or
Yeah.
mhm.
quit. Click spectate. Go to the game menu, open LAN, allow cheats,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
Uh, do
That's what I was
game
thinking.
mode creative or game mode survival, and you get automatically reset to hard, and you're back in a hardcore.
Oh, you get reset to hardcore.
Yeah, you get reset to
Oh, that's
hardcore.
interesting.
Yeah,
So you
that's
can't be creative in a hardcore world.
well.
So
No,
you-
like have you ever opened a hardcore world to LAN?
No,
Everybody else is in survival.
not
Oh,
hardcore.
that's whack.
You
Okay.
can't play.
That
Hold
kind of
up,
removes the point, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like fucking yourself over.
But I mean, can't you set yourself to hardcore with cheats?
No.
No.
Because hardcore isn't a game mode, right? It's like
Oh,
a
no,
world
okay, yeah,
type, sort of. I mean, when you make the world, it's a game mode, but
Yeah.
I think it's stored differently. But then again,
Okay.
I have no clue how game modes actually work under the hood. I just know there's game mode 0 and there's game mode 1 and there's game mode 2.
I think there's game mode 3 now as well.
Is there? Oh yeah, there's adventure also. There's
Maybe
adventure,
4.
Adventure, yeah.
spectate, creative, and survival.
Yeah.
What's 5?
What's 6?
7. No, there's I think there's just Three
You're
or
just saying numbers. Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
There's 3.
spectator, creative, survival, and adventure, right?
I think so. Let me actually Google this. Because
There's
that's
only
what I want
one
to do.
game mode.
Spectator isn't a game mode you
Yeah,
can
no, there's
access.
survival, creative, adventure, and spectator.
No, there's one
How-
game mode, and that's Epic Gamer. Because everyone who plays Minecraft is that game mode.
Hardcore is not a valid type for the mode argument, as it is technically not a game mode.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Interesting, yes.
To finish
So,
this.
are y'all ready for some hypotheticals as like a break?
Oh,
Yeah.
can we first rant over again? Okay, not
Yeah,
maybe
go
rant,
ahead.
but I want to put this out to the world because I have a feeling that the world kind of forgot about this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's a Mario movie being made by Illumination. I didn't know it existed until like today.
Okay.
Because apparently
Yes, exactly.
everything is moving along smoothly for a 2022 release, and it's being made by Illumination Studios, and that's all I know. But just the fact that there's a Mario movie coming out is kind of like, and the fact that it's made by Illumination is like,
I mean, Illumination is from like the Minions, right?
yeah.
And that's fine.
I'm
As long
looking
as
right
it's
now.
not the emoji
They're
movie.
from.
Like the problem with Illumination is they are very proud of their ability to make animation movies very cheaply. Which is not something you would want from a company that makes like a movie out of a beloved character.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
And you know,
Oh, they're also behind the Despicable Me, the
Yeah.
That's
the
Minions.
Lorax, and the Secret Life of Pets.
yeah.
So they've actually
And they did the
they've
Grinch.
actually got some really good releases. So
What's
mean-
everybody hating on Despicable Me? Anyway.
No, Despicable Me is
Whoa,
fine.
guys.
Minions are just shit.
Oh,
I just
okay.
found out
Right.
that there's a 22-hour movie about Minecraft.
Yeah, there's. I mean, every YouTube Let's Play is a 22-hour movie.
Yeah.
But
No. It's called the Minecraft Mega Movie. It's officially registered at IMDb.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I-
Lord.
Parts of 12 hours.
it's uploaded in 2 parts to YouTube, I think.
Yeah, it is.
And what's it about?
I have no clue.
Oh,
Steve
Lord,
embarks
yeah.
on this.
I'm on the IMDb
that's
page
yet.
now.
Yeah, and it has an 8.3 out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty decent. But it has 11 reviews, so I mean.
Yeah, but I feel a marathon going.
I feel a non-stop watch of the Minecraft movie.
The Minecraft Mega Movie.
I mean, like, let's say when we get to 500 subscribers,
Yeah.
just immediately set the goal. 500 subscribers, we're gonna do
500
it.
subscribers.
We're gonna
do a
live stream
Minecraft
us
movie.
watching the
we're-
Minecraft Mega Movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then like
all
we
of it.
can't stream the movie, so like
No, but we can stream us watching the movie.
Yeah. well,
all of it.
as long as we
No,
talk
we're
enough
gonna
during
do-
the
I mean,
movie.
It's on
We're
YouTube.
gonna do a
so
reaction
you can also-
video, so it's gonna be fine. Just say a reaction
Yeah.
Oh
video.
god,
Yeah,
yeah.
just-
And we're just gonna credit the original guy.
But we
Yeah.
can also just.
And we're not gonna
And then
show the whole movie.
no.
Just snippets where we have actual comments on the movie.
Yeah. No, but we're gonna live stream the whole
Oh,
thing.
if we're
and then-
gonna
Yeah,
live stream it,
exactly.
that's gonna be problematic. Then we have to do stuff. Like, we can make like a drinking game or just a general game out of it. Or like
But we can also
something.
like that if one of us falls asleep, that like someone in the chat can like ring one hell of an air horn through some speaker we've set
Oh
up.
my god, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have to get to.
Or just if someone falls asleep, the chat can
500
decide
subscribers.
what happens to him.
Exactly, setting the goals early.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
Five
that's the thing.
subscribers. 5 subscribers.
Okay, guys.
One like
Falling
and I'll
asleep
hang
is 1
myself.
gram of speed.
Just very quickly, guess the. Oh no, never mind. Guess the distribution of likes on the Minecraft Mega Movie.
I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna search it up
20
and
to
then
0.
There's 11 votes, 8 of which are 10 stars, 1 of which is 9 stars, and then 2 of which are 1 star. So people are divided on this.
Yeah.
I mean, divided.
Yeah.
Can we just appreciate
Oh god.
that only. Wait, no. Yeah, as far as IMDb knows, only men have voted on the Minecraft Mega Movie.
I was gonna do a age demographic thing, but it doesn't say enough about
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, no,
There's
we've
like-
we've got one old guy.
Yeah, there's nobody under
Oh, that's
44 who has voted more than a single star on the Minecraft Mega Movie.
this is actually really interesting to me. So
Who,
if
let's
you
just
grab a random IMDb movie.
I love statistics. I love this.
So like,
Okay, so-
we get the IMDb top 100. We pick a random movie from it.
No,
Um,
16, number
much more
69.
random.
number
to
69.
just for the record, Mike Mega Movie is on YouTube, made by Paperbat VG. Go check it out. Because let's just credit the guy before
Yeah.
talking about his movie. Paperbat VG.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you for making a 22-hour fucking Minecraft movie,
Okay,
which we're gonna explore, by the way.
There's
guys,
also
as of
is-
recording this,
Yeah.
number 69 on the IMDb top 100 is All the Boy.
All the boy.
I am not joking. That is the title.
All the Boy.
OLDEUBOI.
older boy.
All the Boy.
It's old boy.
Oh, it's probably like,
OLDE
Okay,
B
but-
BO
Much
UY
more.
no, just OI.
boy.
It's
Where the hell do I check the top 100?
What
Okay,
the fuck?
So-
There's also a
Mega
1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie.
yeah, I've heard about that one. That one's, from what I've
Very
heard,
shit.
it's completely terrible.
It's a
Which one?
It's a stinking pile of garbage. It has
Which
a
one?
4.0. The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, the one that already exists.
Yeah, from 1993.
It's not about Super Mario Bros. It's just about like some
It's not?
Italian guy getting teleported to a different world, fighting against a guy in a really weird latex head cap. It's like Donald Trump if he was like into latex shit. And
I'm
it's
just quickly
like-
gonna put that in our quotes.
Yoshi is like a
One
fucking
second.
dinosaur. like an actual dinosaur.
So,
Yeah.
one other thing that I thought would be interesting as a standard segment on the podcast
Yeah.
is to do some hypotheticals.
Yeah.
If y'all want it, I got a few lined up.
I'm for some hypotheticals.
Yes. Throw it.
Like, how serious are these hypotheticals? Are we like talking about what if birds were like the top race? Or are you more talking about some
Well, I mean, so
calmer hypothetical?
let's say everybody can bring in one hypothetical.
Oh fuck.
God,
So,
I'm not
I mean,
prepared.
right now I've got a few we can work through, and we can do that standard.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Everybody brings one hypothetical every time.
Okay.
Alright.
So, the first one, and we can walk through a few if you wanna. If you could breed a hybrid animal of any two species, which one would you choose?
Oh fuck.
Any two species.
Define species.
A species.
Well, I mean,
Is human a species?
yeah, sure. Like the biological definition, I guess.
I want to
Um,
mix a
Which is
brown human and a white human.
demonetized.
No, dude, I would love to see like an
I'm
elephant.
gonna
Huh?
I don't
Yeah,
have to look at
you
that
just
anymore.
froze.
Who, me or
You
Arthur?
froze
No, Arthur
big.
froze. Yeah,
Arthur
there he's
froze
back.
it.
He back.
I put something over my screen so I don't have to look at down anymore.
What? Why? Oh.
So I
Just
think
because he's racist.
no, because he's like yeah, because he's racist.
No, we say no to bullying on this channel.
Exactly.
It's time to get the HR department involved.
Oh God.
Yeah, and Arthur's frozen again.
No,
No,
he
he's
was
back.
just sitting very still. Your
Arthur
camera
gets
is
it so-
just crappy enough that we don't notice like the very subtle movements.
Arthur is like the
I'm
person
gonna
who gets
constantly
it so
move my
incredibly
bottle.
Still that he's entirely invisible.
Oh my God. Okay.
That was Drax, right? Who was like,
Yeah,
I
that
can
was
sit
Drax,
so
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
incredibly
god.
still.
Shout out to Drax.
Give everyone a shout out. Let's just...
So yeah, my hybrid would either be a human and a horse, so we can have official centaurs, because that's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. Fair
Or
enough.
I'm gonna make something that the world would never want nor needed. A mixture between a chicken and a spider.
Why would you? No, stop it.
Just
What would that even
think
look like?
about. Okay, so you have two options. One, they're as big as chickens, but with spider legs.
Oh no.
So either it's like a chicken with spider legs, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Or it's like as tiny as a spider, and it's just like a little spider with feathers and like a chicken beak or something. And then
Oh
you're
no.
just laying in your bed at night, and it's like 6 in the morning, and you suddenly hear, you just look at the side, you see this little tiny
my
spider with a chicken beak. You're like, yeah, I think that would be great.
I mean, I'm gonna one up you on that. A spider and a goose.
Bro, goose
That's
have
just
teeth
evil.
on their tongue.
Geese, dude.
I
The
know.
multiple of... Yeah, thanks.
Have teeth on their tongue, and it fucks me. Like I can't,
imagine
I can't deal with that
like-
shit.
8 legs, hairy as hell, with feathers and teeth on their tongue,
Dude,
and like
That's
stop.
terrifying.
wings.
You're
They can
creating some real
fly.
nightmare fuel for me right now.
Like,
I'm medium regretting asking this.
I mean, like scorpion elephants.
scorpion elephants. Why
just
would
like
you?
this
King
giant
intensifies.
poison, yep, venomous tail.
Yeah.
Stop.
Just look at it. Just
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's fucking
aware.
terrifying, bro.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the teeth on the tongue? Why did evolution think this was a good idea? Like, how does this help you digest food?
well,
in
it
any
helps
way
you
or
grind
form.
food.
It helps you cut the
But
meat
does it,
of your
though?
humble bones.
No, but
Yeah,
does it though?
that too.
Because
I think it might legitimately just be a defense mechanism as well. Love this.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no, it's a goose. It's not a defense mechanism. It's an offense mechanism.
Touche.
Oh, Arthur, you can also just press the turn on camera button and it will immediately switch.
Fuck you, I'm cool. That's why I do it the other way.
Demonetized.
Okay.
Right, so I was thinking of like the evil. If we're continuing like making the worst fucking animal possible,
Yes, let's continue.
Oh,
Oh,
Cats
no.
no.
also
Oh,
have
that's
teeth on
great.
their
yeah,
tongue.
but
Tigers
they
and
have like a
that.
good reason because they have to like lick.
That's
clean
for,
their
like-
bones.
Yes.
Yeah, and also for like drinking water because it then sticks to the.
Oh,
That's why they can
Yeah.
drink water like.
that's pretty cool. I wish I could.
Oh,
Because
I tried
when
to-
you're, like when there's like a tap on and you're just like trying desperately to get water from it, it's just not working.
Dude,
I think you're
everybody
just
knows
mad.
when there's a tap, you have to go chipmunk.
Yeah.
Like you just go like this, and then you get your tap, and then you go oh,
yeah.
water, full of water, and then you swallow.
Yeah. Okay. fair.
Always
Always
swallow.
swallow.
So
So yeah.
I was thinking like a snake with some kind of bird.
Flying
what
snakes.
kind-
Like
A pigeon,
Think
because
the snake- no.
pigeons are like the rats. Pigeons are the
oh,
rats.
yeah,
of the
or a
sky.
hummingbird.
Those. But then you have really tiny snakes. Okay, then that would be pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
Like tiny, very fast snakes that can fly. Like
and they can also fly backwards.
Guys, tiny giraffes. Like hand-sized giraffes.
Oh
That
yeah.
would be
Where like
huge.
this is the
That's
size of
ever.
their body, and this is the
I'd
size of their.
totally keep that as a pet.
Yeah.
Like
How
guinea
many-
pig fucking giraffes. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
How many of you remember Spy Kids 2?
No,
Nope.
I don't even
Like-
know Spy Kids 1.
I remember the title. That's about as far as it
Like,
goes.
he
I
had
don't think
these-
I've ever seen a movie.
He had these fucking little animals, like little dinosaurs, but then they correlated to the actual dinosaurs on the island. So like, had a miniature of the monsters, that were walking around.
Oh no, that was, oh god, what was that? It's called remember there was like an animated series at some point about dinos and dino cards, and they'd have like battling dinos.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
had,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
bet versions of their dinos for if they're not using that was the shit. I don't know if you're talking about that, but that was great. That shit was amazing.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna see if I can find that actually.
Do you know that the
I have the number.
that quote from "Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he created"?
I
Sorry,
didn't
what?
understand a single word of that. You
Cool.
had a bunch of disruption on your channel.
That makes me very glad. The quote: "Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he created?" That is a quote from Spy Kids 2.
Seriously?
Yeah, that makes me very happy.
Okay, but I have the best animal combo there is. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. Give to me.
Okay, wait. I forgot.
It's called Dinosaur
Nice.
King, by the way. Google this. Oh, this was the
Yeah,
shit.
I had I had a video game about it.
Wait, there's
Oh,
a
yeah, no,
video
I
game of
remember.
this?
There's a game about it.
Okay. It's a cuckoo and a koala. Like a cuckoo in Dutch is a koekoek. And it's like it's a bird which literally just is like, oh, I see a nice like place to breed. How about gekoloniseerd, but in English. But like
He
it just
kills all
ends.
the eggs.
It throws all the eggs out of the nest.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, this is mine now. And then you have like the koala, which is basically the most stupid and lazy animal in the world. And imagine like an animal like koalas. You know how brains are usually like a bit folded and twisted.
Koalas have smooth brains.
Koalas' brains are smooth.
Oh,
Like look at
Hold on,
pictures
I'm
for
gonna-
koala brains.
Yeah,
That's,
I'm gonna look
that's
this up now.
They are actually like a slime ball.
it's scary shit.
you know,
Dude.
I'd have a guinea pig platypus if I could. That'd be the best shit ever.
Which animal would really make the world a better place?
No, but I mean, okay, so disregarding any practical concerns, what animal would you most like to have as a pet?
As a pet, a
Yeah.
hybrid.
Because like Lumen had like a giraffe, right? So imagine you could have like a guinea pig sized any animal, and they wouldn't be like dangerous or like, you know, they'd be fine with their existence. Because I'm thinking platypus.
I'm thinking pufferfish.
Oh,
Pufferfish that are inherently big and only get like chonky.
I think.
but why would you want a pufferfish? You couldn't. You could look at it, I guess, but
Okay, how about?
oh right, because it wouldn't be dangerous. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, octopuses have like 8 legs, 2 hearts, beak, and are squishy. Like,
I actually low-key want a bunch of jellyfish.
Oh, that's
No,
also
but they-
Can you hold jellyfish as pets?
I think. I think I would go for slow loris, but they're already like cute and small. Just because they're cute and small, but I think it's kind of illegal to own them. So if I can have any pet, it would be slow loris if I could legally own them.
right. That's cool. Those are cute indeed.
So, I heard there were other hypotheticals.
Oh yeah. I have a ton
Yeah,
of
you
actually
can
pretty
actually
good ones
eat
here.
jellyfish as pets.
What?
You can and are legally allowed to keep jellyfish as pets.
How about that?
How about
But jellyfish don't really have a like neural.
Well, no, but you have to do a
stuff, right?
fuck ton to keep them alive.
Oh, okay.
Like you have to buy a special aquarium with rounded corners, so they don't get stuck. And you have to maintain
yeah, because jellyfish
in a constant flow.
genuinely don't have a brain.
Talking about how koalas are fucking stupid, but jellyfish get stuck in
Yeah,
corners.
but jellyfish
No, but-
literally don't have brains.
Yeah, jellyfish are literally just muscle spasms.
Right. So
Okay, another
would you
hypothetical.
want to
how-
keep jellyfish?
I think
Hashtag not a pet expert, by the way.
No, but like I think I would quite like to, like, if ITC kind of takes off and we get an office, I think I would low-key like to have like a
Like
jellyfish
tank.
And
jellyfish
also
tank.
pet koala. Just a koala in a cute t-shirt, walking around the office, shitting in our computers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, but just like, do you realize like with LEDs in the bottom and just have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
jellyfish light up?
That's a really cool
Oh,
idea.
they have like an aquarium like that in Monaco. I was
Yeah.
there like a couple of years ago. They had like a giant round aquarium,
Yeah.
all lit up from the underside. It was very pretty.
Jellyfish are
A plan? You kind of cut out.
jellyfish are plankton, not fish.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of the slogans from the shark finding. Fish are friends, not food. Jellyfish are plankton, not fish.
Therefore, they are not friend.
They are
Therefore, they are food. Flawed logic, hell yeah. 5 gehaald.
Yummy.
More wine.
More wine.
Speaking of logic, who's ready for that retake?
Mm.
I don't have to do the retake.
Ah, fuck you.
But then again, it's only the 16th. We have. a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
try
time.
to study with you guys though, because I actually want to know this like material for this course,
I'm not.
even though
I'm
I'm not
It's
forced to.
not like it's not hard. It's just a lot.
Oh, really?
It's just
Okay.
a lot of.
Never mind. You just that single
Just
sentence
like
just demotivated me for the entire idea.
No,
Okay.
it's not a lot. It's just hard.
It's a lot and it's hard.
Yeah.
So, would you guys prefer to live in the Sahara or in Antarctica?
Antarctica.
The Sahara. Even though usually I prefer cold over hot, but I would just be able to live so much better if. Wait, no.
I
Actually,
think-
no, Antarctica.
Sahara
You're gonna have to give your internet a little bit of time.
Yes.
is harsh, but Antarctica is really harsh. My internet is down.
Oh my god, I love what came through. Like, the is harsh. Really harsh.
Maybe I'm gonna hold up. Maybe I'll just go on my hotspot because that's actually better internet.
Speaking of going on hotspots, it's getting quite late. I wouldn't mind rounding her up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea actually. So I
Okay.
mean, so how did you guys like it? Because I really enjoyed it. But
I enjoyed it. I think what would be cool if the one watcher that's watching this would
Shout out
suggest
to Daphne.
topics. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's
Uh,
cool.
suggest
Yeah.
topics.
Like if we could get topics and then we haven't even talked about the
Oh,
projects we're
bro.
working on.
Bro.
I think we have to bring our
name-
own topics as well, though. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. But then we can have like a segment for suggested.
Yeah,
topics.
yeah, exactly.
Figure out a name for this alpaca.
Oh god,
You
you know
need
it's
to
gonna
know.
be Boaty Mech fucking alpaca face at this point.
Bodie Mac fucking alpaca face.
This is what happens every time you let the internet name something.
That's okay. Just name him. He's
Did you-
very cute. He's
you
a
guys
little
see-
alcoholic,
Oh
and
my God.
he's
It's so
he's
cute.
like 40 years old.
I can't handle it. This is just
Milk. Artje voor de sfeer, voor de sfeer. Artje voor de sfeer.
Alpaca for the sphere, for the...
de sfeer.
Did you guys see that puppy? A streamer got a puppy and it was like Twitch had named this puppy and it was like Dell 360 on his computer. Or some shit like that. Oh god, that was great. Yeah. Okay.
Imagine, do you guys know the guy from like Order? Yeah. Apparently he's got a cat named Order. So like, can you imagine him going out in the street and be like, Order, hilarious.
Thank you for that. I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well,
Alright.
Sayonara.
I think that'll be all.
Do we have a
for today.
closer? Do we have a closer? Do we have an outro?
My name's the War Owl, and we
They
still have no closer.
We have to think of something. Like, what is a good sign off?
Bye. And then just abruptly end it.
Because I really
I
like
would have loved
the
for you
Wall,
to
for example,
disconnect
but also
right after that. Like,
right, 'cause
bye.
Scott
Archer
Manley just has like
disconnected.
this fly safe, right?
Always
Game
wear your
on.
seatbelt, kids. Game on. No.
I'll see you guys in the next one.
And don't forget to cry.
Don't forget, it's okay to cry. Entertainment. Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's really-
watching.
And
That
don't
hurts
forget,
me.
it's okay to like, comment, and subscribe.
No. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Alright.
No.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.